Now, live from downtown Fort Wayne, your parade hosts, Jane Hersha and Keith Edwards.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the official kickoff of the 39th Annual Three Rivers Festival. And a good morning to you, too, Keith.
And a great morning to you, too, Jane. It's wonderful out here, and the theme for this year's festival is From the Fort to the Stars, so it'll be interesting to see how some of the participants put that theme to work during this year's parade.
They've worked hard, and as the parade makes its way along the route, we're going to check in with someone. We kind of know her pretty well. Let's see what our own Jennifer Blomquist is up to. Jennifer?
Well, I keep it busy as usual down here. Great crowd, lots of people really excited for the start, and I'm really excited to hear these three guys. Of course, we have the 30th Infantry behind me, and if you've got little kids here, you want to cover their ears because it will be loud. But this is the Didier family. I think we all know the Didier family, familiar faces, and you guys are going to sing the national anthem. So let's see, we've got the oldest brother. You're number one.
I'm Jim.
And then what number are you?
I'm number 9. I'm Tom.
And then this is your son.
This is my son, Tony.
I'm Tony. And you guys, now, I have never heard the three of you together. I've heard just you by yourself, but...
Yeah, we've sang together at the Comets games before. Yeah, we've done it on Thanksgiving and a couple other events.
Well, I know we're all in for a real treat, so can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Keith and Jane.
All right, thank you for that, Jennifer. And Jane, I think we're getting pretty close to the parade.
I think you're right, Keith. And, you know, we better get things moving around here first, though. So we do want to invite everyone to stand now and enjoy the singing of our national anthem by one of Fort Wayne's favorite singing families. It's the Didier Trio.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
Okay, go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave birth through the night. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Job well done, Jane. That was just terrific. By the way, that was Tom, Tony, and Jim Didier, followed by the 30th Indiana Volunteer Infantry, who has made a tradition of starting the parade off with a great big bang.
And, of course, the flyover was courtesy of the 122nd Fighter Wing Black Snakes, and we have the names of the gentlemen in those planes. It's Captain Brad Reynolds, who they call Festus.
Festus, yes.
Major Coachman, it's Major William Coachman, and they call him Shaft. Captain Kurt Martin, also called
Another Shaft, yes.
And Lieutenant Colonel Doug Wildman Riley. So
Well,
we
we
thank you. How exciting that is.
Thank everybody for their participations this morning. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more parade coverage in just a moment. The National City Bank Parade now continues.
For 39 years, people have been lining the streets, Keith.
That's right, and here we go. We're going to kick off the Three Rivers Festival 39, the National City Bank Parade this year, and we're so happy to have them as our sponsors this time around.
And as usual, but I think earlier this morning than usual, the people were lining the streets. I think this beautiful weather has something to do with that.
It's breezy but comfortable, I'll tell you that much, and we're in for an exciting day.
I guess, and you know, it started really, really early this morning. We had some runners going, well, looked like a whole thousands and thousands of
At least
There were so
1,000.
many.
But then we had this morning, before the official start, the Three Rivers Hog Chapter traveled the parade route. This group of motorcycle enthusiasts comes together for the sole purpose of jumping on their Harleys to ride and have fun, and that they do.
That they do. The chapter is sponsored by Jim Bailey's Harley Davidson and Buell dealership. The 700 plus members of the Three Rivers Hog Chapter will celebrate their 20th anniversary next year.
And
So-
every year they're very much a part of the parade as well, and we're happy to have them.
I get goosebumps every time those planes fly over.
First time they came up from the north and the south. This time it was from the east to the west. So
That's
two
their
flyovers.
flying
Great to have them.
here.
And once again, plenty of officers are on hand too, along with the Hog fellas here today and ladies. They were out guiding these folks in this morning as well. So we're always happy to have all of our men and women in blue guiding us through this week of festivities in downtown Fort Wayne.
And they're starting them very young, Keith. On a couple of the cycles, I saw a couple of little ones already riding behind Daddy with their helmets and prepared to be safe. And if you're a motorcycle enthusiast, they say that nothing sounds like the Hog or the Harley Davidson. So I don't think I can tell the difference.
You know
but-
that rumble when you hear it, do you?
Well, I'm not sure. Oh, people lining the... Boy, my goodness.
Yeah, they're pretty deep this time around, and of course with a comfortable day like this, no one will be sweltering as we have
That's
in
right.
some past years. But we have over 130 units that will be taking part in this parade today, so there's going to be a
Oh.
lot of excitement. They're slowly making their way around the beginning of the parade route, and they'll be here in just a few moments.
And I think one of the exciting things is that we have a lot of bands in the parade this year. I think a lot of people are down here, you know, in anticipation of seeing all these young people who have worked so very,
Well,
very
and
hard.
we have to thank Sweetwater Sound for
That's
being the
right.
sponsor to bring all those bands back, because it cost a lot to get the groups here
Yes.
each year, and they kind of wavered because the schools today, you know, with the financial situation, some of these schools, that Mr. Surbeck and his group over there at Sweetwater were kind enough
I know.
to come up with the funding for all the bands, and we
That's
have quite
really-
a few.
That's putting your good citizenship in a very important place.
And you know, they've always been a favorite with the people here on the parade route anyway. They
That's
love
right.
to hear the bands play.
Yeah, I have a feeling if Jennifer talks to some of those people and asks them what their favorite part of the parade is, some of them are going to say the bands. And that puts hundreds and hundreds more people in the parade this year, too.
And we
So-
should mention, before the parade even started this morning, the community band always is here
Oh.
in front of the city county building, and playing all those favorites that people love to hear.
They get us really in the mood
And
with
they get
the
us in the
Sousa
mood for the parade.
marches and all of the... They play some concert music, too, so it's a really entertaining preview to the parade and what's coming.
All right, the King Yaga Long Rifles are making their way up the route. We must be getting closer to some other action coming up behind. Moments before that, you saw a beautiful shot of downtown Fort Wayne from high above.
They're ladies.
And they're in good. There we go. Once again, you can see downtown Fort Wayne. And look at the crowds we have here today, awaiting this year's National City Bank Three Rivers Festival Parade.
I don't know whether they can hear on our microphones, but you can hear the crowd already, you know, talking and exciting and looking. So the mood is set, and of course there's a whole day of festival going on. Whoa, there we go. They got us again. Once the parade is over, you can venture to Fryman Square. There are things going on at the Performing Arts Center, at the Civic Theater, Art in the Park, Antiques at McCulloch. So there truly is something for everyone, and of course all sorts of special things going on for the little kids. And here are some special people for us, Keith.
The Fort Wayne Police motorcycles start off the National City Parade, as they have for many years, Jane.
These officers have been on the parade route since early this morning, assisting with crowd control, as well as, of course, greeting and, as we see, performing for the spectators that line the streets.
And they have a big job throughout this week with so many people coming into town to enjoy themselves, and they're here to make things safe for us.
They are, and whatever venue you go to during the festival, there is always a law enforcement presence, which makes us feel safer, and they give their time and talents, sometimes above and beyond the call of duty. Busy day. And anticipating what's coming down the street again. More of our men and women in blue.
That's right, and the crowd scanning too and recognizing them as well.
You know, we might want to mention, in addition to our live telecast, the program will be replayed at 3 this afternoon on my TV. So
and again Monday at 3
Monday,
o'clock.
yes.
That's right. Here come the colors. More police officers.
And the spectators are standing and applauding as they should. We so seldom get a chance to say thank you and show our appreciation to these people who are there all the time.
You know, they have a thankless job in many situations, as we witnessed recently with that state trooper,
Yes,
Mr.
stopping
Rich,
to help.
being killed. But, you know, they do a great job, and they really do not get recognized enough for all that they do.
That's right.
Although the sheriff went by us this morning, and we had just gotten some donuts, and of course, who comes by at the right time? It's Sheriff Freeze. And of course, he himself said, if you need one of us, you know where you'll find us.
Okay, the rescue unit there. We see that in hostage situations. Is that how they use that unit? Hope I never see that up close.
There we go. Now, the 389 men and women of the Fort Wayne Fire Department have joined together with our community and the Fort Wayne newspapers' Three Rivers Festival as they celebrate from the fort to the stars.
And they are also stars, with 18 stations throughout the city under the direction of Fire Chief Tim Davey. They're proud to serve and to be a part of this great Fort Wayne tradition.
And they do a great job. Once again, the Charmaine models are carrying the National City Rivers Festival Parade banner. We're so happy to have them as our sponsor this year. And the award-winning float banners as well they'll be carrying, as they've done for the past 34 years, as a matter of fact.
Hello, hello, hello. That little one's got an easy way down the parade, I'd say. And these models have been seen in magazines, television commercials, and many, many fashion shows, of course. The Charmaine School and Model Agency was founded by Executive Director Nina Grill. Quite a lady, a hard-working gal. Has been family-owned in Fort Wayne since 1969. Fort Wayne newspapers, hello there. The title sponsor, of course, of the Three Rivers Festival this year. Their float is entitled Fort Wayne in Full Color. Fort Wayne newspapers will soon be adding colors to the pages of the News Sentinel and the Journal Gazette. And representing that change is their new mascot. You'll be seeing that Dalmatian. There he is.
Fort Wayne newspapers' new press building will be opening soon and will be adding more color to the pages of the newspapers. The new spots will be appearing soon.
And we're going to take a listen right now to Concordia Lutheran Junior Cadets, their 12th year in the parade.
This Grand Marshal Tom Duxbury is a Fort Wayne native and a graduate of Northside High School. Tom is a scientist at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and for nearly 40 years has been a leader in NASA's exploration of our solar system.
In 2005, he led the Stardust mission, which captured the first samples of a comet that was ever brought to Earth. He's worked on several Mars exploration missions as well, including the Phoenix robotic lander, which is scheduled to launch in August.
Congressman Mark Souder grew up in Graybull and has served as our representative in Washington, D.C. since 1995. He is the Republican leader of the Homeland Security Subcommittee and a senior member of the Principal Oversight Committee in Congress.
Congressman Souder is also involved with education and labor policy, and he is one of the foremost leaders in Congress in the fight against illegal drugs, and he co-chairs the Congressional Caucus on Drug Policy. Well, again, Mark, you've walked this road a lot of years. Mayor
Graham Richard and city employees are working together to build a better Fort Wayne. By the way, the mayor is committed to retaining and gaining quality jobs, making Fort Wayne the safest city of its size in the country, and building teams to provide the best possible customer service.
Graham Richard is in his final year as mayor, and he has received national recognition for the city's efforts to use technology to improve the services for our residents and our businesses.
The Allen County Sheriff's Department is comprised of 124 full-time sworn officers, 115 full-time confinement officers, and 127 reserve officers.
They provide service to the largest geographical county in the state of Indiana, and last year they answered 55,500 calls for assistance.
By the way, the County Sheriff's Department has been serving Allen County since 1824.
Our young people, when they see an officer, that he's our friend or she's our friend, and they're showing it to many of the children along the parade route today.
Sheriff Ken Freeze out walking and talking, meeting with the crowd there. Gorgeous breezy day in downtown Fort Wayne for the National City Three Rivers Festival Parade coverage here on Indiana's News Center.
This wind is kind of whipping the flags for the color guards and everything. It's keeping them busy.
Vice President of the Allen County Board of Commissioners, Linda Bloom, is the first woman to hold the position of commissioner in Allen County.
Before being elected commissioner, she served as treasurer and auditor for the county. Hi, Linda. And she continues to be an advocate for women's issues, both locally and statewide. And on behalf of all of the women in Indiana and Fort Wayne and Allen County, we thank you, Linda. For these commissioners to ride.
This is Nelson Peters.
Yes,
he's serving his first term as 1st District Allen County Commissioner. He has been involved in government for over 15 years.
And he is currently serving as president of the Board of Commissioners. And boy, with the growth and the rate of growing population through annexation, are pretty busy.
The Adams Central High School Squadron of Sound is directed by Mike Soderstwaite. Their drum major is Kathleen Becker.
The Squadron of Sound is an award-winning band from Monroe, Indiana, and made numerous appearances in Mid-States Band Championships finals in Ohio, and we're going to listen and look.
Adams Central bands have a proud tradition of excellence and believe that music education is the core to the development of all youth.
And you know, I totally agree with that,
Hey,
Keith.
folks, we're with Three Rivers Festival Executive Board. We want to thank you for all coming out to the National Christmas Parade today. Give yourselves a big
With over 65 years of history, the Jeep is stronger than ever, Jane.
I know it is, and the Three Rivers Festival Board executives are riding in the Jeeps. And they, of course, are provided by the O'Daniel family of dealerships. There we go. These, again, are the officers of the festival board. They're the executives, and they will start working on next year's parade Almost as soon as they go across the finish.
They're probably
parade
thinking
this
about
year.
it right now, as a matter of
I
fact.
imagine. And they take all of our suggestions and put together another great festival.
Miss Ellen
Oh.
County of 2006 is Rachel Berry. She is the daughter of Jim and Beth Berry of Fort Wayne.
And she's going to be a sophomore at Chapman University in California. She's the recipient of a Provost Academic Scholarship. Hi, Rachel.
Waving to the crowd, enjoying her ride today. She is pursuing a major in dance and aspires to dance professionally and open her own business as a commercial photographer as well.
Right now, though, she's the one who's in front of the camera
There
a
you
lot
go.
of time with that gorgeous crown. And all the little girls along the line here want to be a princess, as they call them, too.
The Chase Junior Achievement Grand Prix go-kart race will take place today right after the parade.
As soon as this parade is over,
They're going to be racing on West Main Street between Harrison and Ewing Streets. A lot of these units have their own PA with them.
That's right. That's right. They're trying to outdo us, Jane. Local companies have purchased the race cars and will compete for bragging rights to be the fastest in the fort.
Go, go, go. Racing will be going on all day now, so you can stop over after the parade to watch the chase begin.
That's right. On West Main, again, where's that?
They're racing on West Main Street between Harrison and Ewing.
All right. We'll all be there.
Just down from us, not far.
And they get up and go, too.
Oh,
those
man,
guys.
do they? And sometimes, unfortunately, some of the drivers have a bit of an accident.
That young man was hamming it up for the camera.
Well, I think to drive one of those, you have to be a little confident and anxious to be on camera, maybe.
101.7 WLDE, Fort Wayne's home for our Judges Stand host, Jim Reed, and Carrie Wellman has teamed up with a great Fort Wayne band, The Agency.
Hello there, little guy, or big guy, I guess I should say. And they're here to give you a sample of some of the hits of the 60s and 70s, heard on WLDE 101.7.
This is the Avoid Township Honor Guard. Is an all-volunteer color guard unit. The unit was formed to provide respectful and solemn funeral services for fallen firefighters and police officers.
They've also participated in the National Guard competition, National Honor Guard competition, where they placed first in the nation in 2006 and second in 2007. Congratulations, we're proud of you.
Vera Bradley is proud to take part in the parade today. Many of their people are here. Vera Bradley, a big sponsor of things in the community, and we're so happy to have them with us once again today.
And they support so much the research for breast cancer. And of course, we know how much that is needed and how much progress has been made in that. And we are glad for our local participation that we can make a difference for women literally around the world. That's what they're pink. Oh, looky there, Riley.
Vera Bradley, and they got the
And
bee
the
going.
big bee.
There's the buzz.
What's the buzz there?
That's right. They had to get underneath the light to bring it back up.
And you talk about fighting the winds.
And of course, the bee has her bag from Vera Bradley.
Well, any fashionable bee does. That's a real crowd pleaser, too.
Well, they were happy to see that one come back up. It's a nice overhead shot to see the action and all the hundreds of people lining today's streets to watch this National City Bank Three Rivers Festival parade today.
That balloon will build your muscles.
Yeah, you're going to have to hang on tight today, that's for sure.
Hello, hello, hello. More of the employees and people who make those beautiful bags and home decorations for us. And of course, they're building a huge new facility that will help with jobs in our community.
Sound familiar to you, Jane?
Oh, sing along.
A patriotic salute to Fort Wayne and its stars from the Indiana's News Center.
The broadcast platforms of 21 Alive and NBC 33 that form Indiana's News Center salutes the communities of our viewing area for all the contributions that means you, have given us towards the quality of life that we have today.
I think our general manager, Vice President Jerry Giesler, is driving one of those vehicles today. And carrying the giant 12 by 18-foot American flag is Queen of Angels Boy Scout Troop 20 with Scoutmaster Tom Myers. We're happy to have them along with us as well today. Thank you, fellas.
That's right. Scouting is number one.
And, of course, joining them are members of your Indiana's News Center news team.
And the red shirts are going. Let's see. There's Melissa Long, and we're going to find Corinne Rose, and Linda Jackson is there. There's Dean Pantazzi, and there's Jason Myers. Hi, Linda Jackson. You ham you.
Tommy Shagler. Nicole Pence. Eric Claybaugh.
Good people. Even if I do say so myself, I've been delighted to work with all of these people over the years. And you too, Keith.
Well, thank you. We've been doing this for quite some time, Jane. It's always a pleasure to work with you during this parade.
And some vehicles you see on the street. Hello there, little ones. I believe our news director, Peter Newman, is also driving one of those vans.
Great Clips has provided style education to the Fort Wayne area in both their salons and cosmetology schools.
They're celebrating their 25th anniversary this year and are proud to call Fort Wayne home, and they're proud, too, to take home that trophy.
That's right. Best adherence to festival theme, a commercial float, and they are a winner today.
Congratulations, although their hairstyles are certainly getting blown around today. But that good cuts, great cuts, that's what they give because they're supposed to blow.
Well, they definitely stuck to the theme of the parade, from Fort Wayne to the stars, right?
Yep.
The Korean War Veterans Association, Indiana Chapter 1, consists of 180 members. They meet the second Saturday morning of every month at American Legion Post number 82.
And, of course, friends and visitors are always welcome. Their goal is to inform the public about the Korean War and America's forgotten victory. Through their Tell America program, veterans visit local schools to educate students about this war. Oh, isn't this beautiful?
Might have been members of the Hmong community.
The Hmong community, I do believe. A very strong community that we have and growing in this community. And again, one of the outstanding and special things about our place is that we have so many nationalities. Our veterans, we've got the Scottish Pipes on parade. They're presented by a mass band formed by the combination of 4 local pipe and drum bands.
Performing today are the Mizpah Shrine Bagpipes, the Fort Wayne Scottish Pipes and Drums, the Fort Wayne Police Department Bagpipe Band, and the Fort Wayne Fire Department Pipes and Drums.
And you probably recognize they're playing a collection of Scottish favorites, of course, including Scotland the Brave and Wings. These young men are representative of the more than 8,500 scouts throughout Northeast Indiana. Math was never my strong subject.
Mine either. Scouting is designed for boys ages 7 to 20 and even includes young women ages 14 to 20 in their new venturing program.
Check those moves.
may be Bobby Valentino, I think, isn't it? He's appearing here during the Three Rivers Festival at the tent.
We have so much excitement and entertainment and bands for people everywhere. And you know, one of the exciting things to me about scouting, both Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouting, is how they have kept current and provide skills and more badges that are very much with what our young people today need to know. I believe that's still some more of our scouting. The float represents the stars who have participated in scouting over the years.
Well, feast your eyes on a living symbol of the Old West, the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Built high and wide to handle the rough, rutted roads of a new territory, this classic American vehicle was referred to by Mark Twain as an imposing cradle on wheels.
Didn't ride you so smoothly, though. The Concorde coach weighs 2,500 pounds, and in its day cost, listen to this, $1,100.
Wow.
A lot of money then.
Yeah, back then, that indeed. Indiana has been home to Wells Fargo for nearly 100 years. In 1908, C.K. Wall opened the Wells Fargo office on East Berry Street.
You want me to say $1,100, a lot of money back then? Actually,
It's a lot of money today.
Oh, looky, here we go. Blast from the past. Family history.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, along with the Ellen County Public Library's Genealogy Center, present a blast from the past which promotes family history research.
You can visit their booth next Friday and next Saturday at Children's Fest, a Three Rivers Festival event at IPFW from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. Now, that's next Friday and Saturday. And, of course, we'll be there doing our little reports with the kids. And here's the Summer City Loop trolley. Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. This is the free downtown lunchtime trolley called City Loop. It's sponsored by Star Bank this summer.
CityLink is also offering a free fair day today on all bus routes to encourage everyone to come downtown to enjoy the parade and art in the park.
Oh, that's a great event, too. This free day is in partnership with Arts United and the Knight Foundation.
Ivy Tech Community College helps the community reach from fort to the stars. In keeping with this year's theme, they're pulling a Cessna 152 from the new airframe and power plant program offered by the college.
As current as they can get, and participating in the unit are staff, faculty, students, and alumni. Ivy Tech stresses the importance of technology and change in the process of lifelong learning. That's a key, too, to what all of our great
And they're always changing their curriculum to keep up with the needs
That's exactly right.
of the community. So they're hauling that Cessna around today.
I wonder if they flew in.
Yeah, well, you know, if they get a good wind, it may take off.
That's true. They may fly out.
Well, here comes the National Serval Baby Bin Brigade. The brigade is, I always trouble, brigade. The brigade is made up of all-star employees and their families, twisting and turning at every stop.
And their banner blowing away. National Serval has serviced Northeast Indiana since 1966. And they're continually reaching for the stars when it comes to service and involvement in this community.
They really know how to handle their bins.
I guess so. We could all play the drum as we take our trash out.
Did you ever forget to put it to the curb the wrong way?
No.
No,
Actually, where I live, we don't have a curb.
it must just be me.
It's just you,
Thank you.
Keith. Oh, boy.
The Bishop Dwenger Marching Saints consist of many award-winning instrumentalists, percussionists, and guard members. Let's listen.
Part of our parade. It's been a consistent part of our parade for many years.
The Marching Saints participate in many summer activities, including the Circus City Parade and volunteer community endeavors.
They're proud to represent their school in this year's parade from the fort to the stars.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more of the National City Bank Three
We'll be
Rivers
back
Festival
with more
Parade.
of the
Stay
National
with us.
City Bank Parade after this. Welcome back. Now here again are Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
And welcome back once again to the National City Bank Three Rivers Festival Parade. A beautiful, gorgeous day in downtown Fort Wayne. WMEE presents today's variety. Their on-air personalities include Sam and Craig from the morning show, Trina Neely with the Lost 80s Lunch, Brady Garrison, and Boomer at night.
WME also features Whatever Weekends at 97.3 on your dial.
The National City Parade welcomes the stars of the Special Olympics of Indiana. Special Olympics provides year-round training and athletic competition in a variety of sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities.
And the Allen County team is now forming and looking for members. So if you know of someone who would be interested and like to be a part of it, they're looking for more members. So give a call. What a great time and what an inspiring event to take part in. And
It can be
a part
very
of.
emotional, too, at the
That's
same
true.
time, because
That's
for many
true.
it's their first time to participate in such an event, and it's just great.
Sweet little ones. As we move forward with the exploration of space, our children are the future scientists. They're going to be engineers and astronauts, and they'll take our imaginations to the moon, to Mars, and of course way beyond that.
They're out of this world.
They are.
The staff and children of Pages Place Drop-In Child Care Center and Preschool would like to share with you their vision of the wonders that future space exploration may hold. Look at this.
Can't you see that little one?
Take
on a
off
rocket
there,
to
buddy.
the moon. Hi, sweetie.
They're enjoying their ride. The Mizpah Shrine Horse Patrol rides golden palominos equipped with shining silver saddles. Each rider carries a flag representing our nation's history. Their motto is, "We ride so a crippled child may walk."
So many people say thank you to them for that. The Horse Patrol will host one of the biggest charity horse shows of the year. Now listen to this, September 28th and 29th at the Mizpah Shrine Showgrounds in Columbia City. Now those are new dates for it,
Yes.
September 28th and 29th. And 100% of the profits from this show go to the Shrine Hospitals and Burn Centers. And that horse ground is so great because you could actually get up close.
That is neat. That is great. Big Brothers Big Sisters has partnered with Wonder Bread this year to encourage everyone to discover the wonders of mentoring.
What wonders they are. Presently, there are almost 300 children waiting. Did you hear that? 300 for a caring adult mentor in Allen County.
Maybe you could spend time over a PB&J or share a snack with a child, just listening and having fun. By the way, mentoring does make a difference in a child's life.
It most certainly does. And there was some national research done some years ago that actually singled out our Big Brothers Big Sisters here. And look at this.
Well, yeah, Admiral Andy Award, the most educational and or appealing to children's
That's
food.
right.
So congratulations to
Big
them
Brothers Sisters.
on a job well done. Wonder Bread, boy, don't you just love it?
I think I can even smell it, or is that just my imagination? Oh, here we go. The Neighborhood Health Clinic. And this is one of the brightest stars in our galaxy and in theirs.
Like a shooting star, they aim to provide stellar care to the residents of the fort. Neighborhood Health Clinics, here to serve you.
You know, there again, our community has a number of special clinics throughout the city to help people when they really need it.
And fast approaching is the Paul Harding Marching Hawks under the direction of Todd Caffey and Assistant Director Amber Hildreth. Start instructors are Brett Tubbs and Ashley Ford, and drum majors are Marcus Gooden and Jordan Fisher. The guard captain is Brittany Towns.
And the Marching Hawks have been in every Three Rivers Festival parade for more than 20 years. And we salute you for that. Last year, they performed at Walt Disney World in Florida and also at the State Football Championship game at the RCA Dome.
Automotive leader Kelly Chevrolet and the Fort Wayne Corvette Club present the sparkling examples of America's true sports car, the Chevrolet Corvette.
Oh, yeah. Kelly Chevrolet's continued support allows their members to enjoy the unique qualities of these truly stellar cars, and those owners would all agree as they shine from the fort to surrounding communities.
The parade committee would like to thank the Corvette Club for providing rides for several of today's parade participants. They've always been an active part in the parade as well, giving rides to many dignitaries who are in town, or the Grand Marshal for that matter.
And if you get to ride in one of those, you really feel like royalty. Like that little one there.
She's enjoying that, waving to the crowd today. Nice sunshine, a little breeze, but it sure is a comfortable morning here in downtown Fort Wayne. A lot of flags, too, as we celebrate our nation and all the freedoms we have to have a day like today. Ah, check this pooch out. Hollywood.
One cool dude.
Sister Elise Chris, president, along with the cheer team, pep band and dance team, present Showweiler Planetarium from the University of St. Francis.
And that's an exciting place to visit too. You enjoy stargazing. The planetarium will present educational programs on the exploration of the universe during the Fort Wayne newspaper's Three Rivers Festival. So put it on your list of things to do. And join the students of the university as they reach for the stars. I want to tell you too, those planetarium dates are listed in the festival guidebook. So if you've got one of those, you can find out the time on the different.
And you know, university, they have a great cheer team, and they got plenty to cheer about, where they've got some great teams over there at the University of St. Francis. We should be very proud of them.
And Sister Elise was one of my women in leadership, and that was also a non-commercial sweepstakes best overall.
Congratulations to the University of St. Francis.
Oh, St. Francis. Hi there. You know,
That's the old Cougar.
Is it Johnny? Oh boy, I should have studied up on my mascot.
Shame on you. Well, you can see why they won. They have an excellent float.
Oh, that's beautiful. From the port to the stars, says it all. When I came to Fort Wayne, it was St. Francis College, so it's so exciting when they became the University of St. Francis.
The growth has been tremendous out there. Go Cougars. Ben Davis RV Supercenter is the home of the happy camper. Are you a happy camper?
Well, I certainly think might be fun to be.
Located in Auburn, Indiana, just 20 minutes north of Fort Wayne, the Supercenter is proud to be the official RV sponsor for the Three Rivers Festival.
And you see a lot of them parked around the various venues. The Ben Davis RV Supercenter has been serving the local community for over 20 years. I mean, if I'm going to go camping, that's
the way you want to do it?
I want to go.
No outdoor commodes for you.
Well, if I have a choice, no.
As the familiar song Celebration fills the air, we see the skaters from the roller domes north and south. Their smiling faces bring back memories we all share of going to Roller Dome to celebrate life with our classmates, family, and friends.
The roller domes have been providing safe recreation and fun for 3 generations now. And the Wall family, again, a great Fort Wayne family would like to thank Fort Wayne for 57 years of participation in the great sport of roller skating. I skated there, my kids skated there, now my grandkids are skating
Mine
there.
too. I tell you what, I remember many a time when they, especially in the elementary years, the kids would go out and have a great time on it.
Yes. I still have my skates. You want to go?
You kidding me? With my knees?
Oh.
No, I don't.
Excuse Mr. Edwards.
Well, I know. I'd have to have skis on my knees. I mean, skates on my knees.
We'll get you some knee pads.
Okay.
Use the ones you use for skateboarding.
All righty.
And always we have visitors at our festivals, and we also have some very special sister cities. And this group is from Wisła. It's the folk dance and song and dance ensemble from our sister city in Poland, and that is Płock, Poland. They're here to share the culture through music and dance.
Now, their reputation as a highly trained dance group dressed in costumes of stunning colors has brought the group widespread acclaim.
They'll perform today now at Headwaters Park at 12 p.m. and again at 1:30. So if you're going to come down, come early and watch this group. They'll also perform a 2-hour concert on Friday, July 20th at 8 p.m. at the Follinger Outdoor Theater.
And that's a great venue, too, to go see them there. Wisła from Płock, Poland. The sponsors of Fort Wayne Sister Cities, Polish National Alliance.
What a welcome for them. Over the years, when I've been able to interview groups from our sister cities during the festivals, they are always so delighted with their reception.
Well, here comes the fun-loving mascot from Ball State University, Charlie Cardinal. Joining Charlie are members of the Pride of Mid-America Marching Band and the Ball State Cheerleaders as well.
You know how Charlie always seems to have the cheerleaders with him?
Yeah, he's just that kind of guy.
Smart bird.
Smart bird. Very good, Jay.
The entry is sponsored, of course, by Ball State's alumna chapter of Northeast Indiana, representing more than 7,000 area alumni.
The chapter plans and coordinates programs for Fort Wayne area alumni and friends.
Go Cardinals. And here's somebody else or some place to go.
It's called Kazoo. It's
Yeah.
time to get wild with the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo. Say hello to Zoo Director Jim Anderson and Kazoo.
Come on, where are you, Kazoo? Okay, that's, of course,
It's the
zoo's
Children's Zoo.
mascot.
It's the Children's Zoo mascot.
And the National City Parade extends a special welcome to Alexander Nowalewski, the director of the zoo in our sister city in Poland, Płock.
Is there anybody left at home in Płock, Poland? They're all here.
Well, I don't know. We welcome them to Fort Wayne, though.
The citizens of Bern, Indiana invite you to take the half-hour drive south of Fort Wayne to experience the new and improved Swiss Days. Boy, we've done that plenty of times, haven't we? July 26th through the 28th.
And, of course, visitors will enjoy polka music, good food, local tours, and competitions. And some of my favorites are the apple dumplings and the brats.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed the sidewalk sales.
I think you could live down there, couldn't you?
I think I could.
You enjoy it.
I could just skate on down there.
Skating onto the scene in October of 2005 and now onto the streets of this year's parade. These are the women in, your mother warned you about, the Fort Wayne Derby Girls, hard-hitting and charity-driven. That's what they are.
That's what they are. You can see live roller derby action the third Saturday of each month all summer long, and that's at the Roller Dome South. And when you do that, you help these gals raise money for local charities. They're big into that. So we thank them not only for having fun, but the charity work.
To date, these women have raised over $14,000 for local women's and children's causes. The Zion Lutheran Academy is well known for its classical education curriculum as well as programs in athletics, theatrics, and music.
And we see some of the theatrics going on right now. Their students continually reach for the stars as they explore all of the opportunities.
The Northside High School Band, a proud member of Fort Wayne Community Schools, has been an ISSMA state finalist 28 times. How great. They are under the direction of Ed King, Larry Kenner, and Marcus Farr.
Downtown Fort Wayne continues after this. Now, more parade coverage from downtown Fort Wayne.
We are back once again to the National City Bank Three Rivers Festival Parade. Lutheran Health Network associates show how medical personnel have provided aid through the ages during the wars and conflicts of the past 2 centuries.
And they're showing off their trophy as the sweepstakes best overall commercial entry.
That's right. Outstanding presentation and design with their float today.
Medicine has progressed through the ages to the present day, and when we have the most up-to-date care available in times of need, it's here. They're aiding those that need help, whether in times of war or here at home, when providing health care is so important.
Windsong Pictures celebrates the milestones in aerospace technological development and its contributions that aid nautical communication.
The Windsong float represents their feature-length film, which is going to be due out in 2008. It's entitled Lost Souls, Lighthouses, and Shipwrecks.
A lot of young people involved in Windsong, and they do great work out there, and in many of their movies and features that they put together. It's amazing the equipment they have out there.
Pretty soon we'll see them in all the major theaters all over everywhere. Such talent.
Through the use of modern satellite technology, sailing the seas is safer now than ever before. From fire trucks to race cars, Anthony's Career Center provides opportunities for students to explore and to develop the skills to take our community to places of which we've never dreamed.
The education they receive prepares them to take their places among the stars. IPFW, the scholarship, launching knowledge from the fort to the stars. It's Cargo Bay. There are some of the students and the cheerleaders from IPFW, and they are going to show us that scholar. Whoa!
Whoa.
Talk about flipping over the Three Rivers.
Parade, there you go.
Their ship here, its Cargo Bay, is full of atomic brain power as it leaves on a mission to boldly go where no mind has gone before.
The silver graduation caps and gowns symbolize the 45,000 IPFW graduates who are discovering new frontiers, exploring the universe, and creating new worlds of knowledge. We're lucky to have that gem in this community as well.
I guess. And the beauty is that so many of our educational opportunities are growing and growing and growing, which gives you an idea of the quality of education offered.
The Council on Aging loves the seniors of Allen County, and the seniors are the stars of their town and country transportation program.
Their vans transport seniors to doctor's appointments or grocery store trips throughout the county.
And Fort Wayne Realtors are reaching for the stars. Members of the Area Association of Realtors are performing a unique drill choreographed by local visual designer John Bay.
Making their debut at this year's parade is the Bluffton High School Percussion Ensemble, who wrote the cadence for their performance.
I didn't know they had such moves in the real estate industry. I'll dance for your business. Is that how it
Maybe
goes?
that's it. Or I'll dance when I sell a house.
By the way, their banner carrier is Rena Black, 2007 Realtor of the Year. Congratulations to you, Rena. Realtors with moves. I like that. The fort still stands on Spy Run Boulevard. Cross the bridge at headwaters or cruise up the Greenway from Lawton Park. The walls are going back up, and they're putting the fort back in Fort Wayne.
Oh, exciting that is. And you can witness the living history of how our city began. If you hear the cannon, hurry to help defend the garrison. The British might be attacking. And admission is free, but donations will help the fort and hold down the fort.
No pun intended.
No, no.
Not at all.
Once again, you realize, as we were speaking earlier, how far we have come in really such a short period of time.
When you
to
think
the
about
stars
it,
now.
yeah, when
and
you think about it, from that to the stars,
yes.
time it keeps marching on.
I think they got me.
I think they turned the British away or something.
Yeah, I see them run, hightailing it now.
Yep, they won't be in the parade today. The Parade of the American Soldier.
The Parade of the American Soldier honors the bravery and sacrifice of the ordinary citizen soldier, Jane.
We need so many of those. The authentic uniforms, weapons, and combat gear represent a historical timeline of American combat soldiers. They've served the cause of freedom for over 200 years. Representation of some of our Native Americans. I believe that banner might say the Miamis, which were abundant in our area. We might find some of them visiting at the fort also.
Once again, the Parade of the American Soldiers. Once we were talking about how they're honoring the citizen soldier. And again, authentic uniforms, weapons and combat gear. It's kind of a historical timeline.
And how much we have improved those uniforms for those citizens.
The Mighty Panther Marching Band is directed by Kevin Klee and Dean Smeckens. Drum majors are Brittany Byerly, Alex Didier, Sarah Erb, and Brian Gibson.
Danielle Burgett and Stephanie Schmenken.
The Marching Panthers are defending champions of invitationals at Wayne, Bluffton, Warren Central, Angola, and Northrop, and placed 9th in Class A at the ISSMA State Finals in 2006. Congratulations to them. They're great. Now, up next is the Y Girls Cheer and Step team from the Southeast Family YMCA. The girls ages 7 to 14 really have something to cheer about. The team is making their 6th appearance in the parade, Jane, and as always, they like to shoot for the stars in their community.
And here's a little deal that's shooting for the stars.
Indiana Air National Guard.
122nd Fighter Wing of Fort Wayne currently flies F-16 fighter jets equipped with the latest military technology. And we're flying right along now.
American Heritage's Trails encourages everyone to explore their own universe. They invite all to search for the stars as they travel our country, each on their own mission.
And accompanying the buses today are, of course, employees and families of the American Heritage Trails.
In 1974, the Metropolitan Midget Football League began at the Old Fort YMCA. The program started with 2 teams, the Old Fort YMCA and the Kiwanis Steelers.
In 1990, Metro began providing programs in basketball, baseball, track, and cheerleading, and changed the name of the program to Metro Youth Sports. And we have more than 1,000 youth currently enrolled in the organization.
At the call of
When Apollo 11 went to the moon, the astronauts left behind a plaque that read, "We came in peace for all mankind." Unitarian Universalist Congregation.
Believing in the inherent worth and dignity of all people, Unitarian Universalists work for peace from the fort to the stars. They proclaim, "May peace prevail, live long and prosper."
The mission of the 14 Lions Clubs in Ellen County is to create a spirit of understanding among all people by providing voluntary services through community involvement and international cooperation.
And they do this by engaging in such projects as eyeglass recycling, providing leader dogs for the blind, and traveling to disadvantaged countries, again providing glasses and eye surgeries for those in need. Longtime organization that helps our world.
As the saying goes, knowledge is power. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. These little girls are exploring and learning new things, appreciating the past, making a difference in the present, and changing the future.
This group was established for young girls in 2006. The Little Queens African American Book Club focuses on reading, public speaking, and the arts. The Indiana chapter of American Mothers says, "Thanks, Mom," as it proudly presents the 2007 Indiana Mother Representative Marlene Sackett and her husband Lee.
In the second carriage that you'll be seeing shortly is Indiana's 2007 Young Mother of the Year, Pam Leach, with her husband Matt. In 1935, Sarah Delano Roosevelt presented the first National Mother of the Year award.
And of course, the purpose for this is to strengthen the morale, the moral and spiritual foundations of the family and the home.
Of course, they are in the equestrian category of this year's parade with their carriages and horses. And a big thanks to moms out there who really have a big job.
To all you moms everywhere.
Miss Fort Wayne is Tiara Kincaid, who is a student at Ball State University. Miss Three Rivers is Kalina Dale, a graduate of Indiana State University.
And also appearing is the Miss Three Rivers Outstanding Teen, Jillian Kefauver. Now, these young women are riding in vehicles provided by Fort Wayne Infinity. And looking beautiful. And, of course, Miss Fort Wayne will be competing for the Miss Indiana title, I do believe. As will Miss Three Rivers. Sometimes you can tell by the crowns the girls wear. See, that's an official Miss America pageant-type crown.
Ah, and you know all about those things from
Not
past history.
necessarily.
The second time arounders marching band is in their 23rd year of operation. It is open to anyone who has been in a marching band and wants to march again.
The band's performing all John Sousa's, so let's listen.
For second-time arounders, they sound good. 1st Battalion, 330th Regiment, 2nd Brigade, 100th Division is a U.S. Army Reserve unit headquartered in Fort Wayne. Additional companies are located at Grissom Air Reserve Base and also in Richmond, Indiana.
They instruct infantry basic and advanced individual training for initial entry soldiers who are going into the U.S. Army at Fort Benning, Georgia. Now, several unit members are mobilized in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. As we know, so many of our Guard and Reserve units are serving around the world currently.
Yes, they're giving so much to this country at this time in our history, and we appreciate all that they do. Liberty Tax Service was founded in 1997, which happens to coincide with the beginning of NASA's exploration of Mars.
How about that? Oh, there's another mascot. They're committed to the community and take great pride in their symbol. You know who that is?
Beautiful.
Lady Liberty.
There you go.
And there's a little Liberty.
She's enjoying the ride. Returning for their third year to the National City Parade is the 501st Legion of Stormtroopers. Their costumes are built by each member and adhere to the very strict guidelines.
Now, these characters from a galaxy far, far away are a truly fantastic extension of this year's theme, From the Fort to the Stars.
The Legion kicked off the year by marching the Rose Parade in Pasadena. Local members have raised money for Riley's Children's Hospital, the Red Cross, and other local initiatives.
Oh, Star Wars, here we come.
Here comes the Ellen County Public Library Dewey Cartwheelers. Made up of staff and volunteers from the library, this precision book cart drill team proves once again that the library is about much more than just books.
Oh, so much more. And the new downtown library and the 13 branches feature amazing out-of-this-world resources. The library truly can take you from the fort to the stars.
We have an excellent library system here.
And my little grandsons love the library.
The Rolling Classics Car Club of Fort Wayne is dedicated to the restoration and preservation of classic cars.
In addition to their participation in the National City Parade today, the club hosts an annual car show on the last Saturday of the Three Rivers Festival. Beep, beep. Now, the cars that you see here and many more will be on display next Saturday at Lawton Park.
So if you have a chance, head out to Lawton Park and take a peek. There's some beauties. We're going to take a quick break, right, Jane?
I think we are going to take that break, and we'll be back with more of the parade. Stay with us.
Stay tuned for more parade coverage in just a moment. The National City Bank Parade now continues.
And we are back once again at the National City Bank Three Rivers Festival Parade. News Talk 1190 WOWO is Fort Wayne's news, weather, and talk station. Charlie Butcher presents the morning news, and afternoons are hosted by Pat White.
And then they have the national talk show hosts, Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, and Michael Savage. All of them call WOWO home.
The Elmhurst High School Trojan Pride Performance Ensemble is one of Fort Wayne area's fine high school bands. Let's listen.
From Indiana Business Colleges changes lives one student at a time. And they represent the college. It's their students who experience a professional atmosphere while studying for their futures.
They take great pride in the community as they strive to change lives, as you said, Jane.
One student at a time.
All right. IBC, Indiana Business College. Star 83.3, along with Ellen County Safe Kids, are saluting Fort Wayne Stars of Safety, featuring those who make our city a better and safer place to live.
Star 83, 88.3, I'll get these numbers before the day's over, is Fort Wayne's family-friendly radio station and is always safe for your whole family. There's the Star.
He's perched up in a good spot.
I was going to say, what a ride for the parade.
He doesn't have to reach far to get in the Star.
I was going to say, we can almost reach that Star.
St. Joe Township Fire Department unit there with them.
An outstanding unit. Sharon's Victorian House has created a fantasy ship that is searching for the treasures of Fort Wayne.
By the way, this is the Mayor Awards Most Original. Its entry was really creative and imaginative, and that's uncommon, so they get the Mayor's Award.
I guess they do. And there's the ship. It navigates with a trusty gold compass and a fleet of dolphins.
And believe it or not, they have friendly pirates.
That's
have
the best
abandoned
kind.
the ship to frolic in the streets of our rich Summit City, Fort Wayne.
As long as you're friendly, folks, you can stay.
Arr.
Arg there. Ahoy, matey.
Well done. Nice float.
The Mustard Seed Furniture Bank of Fort Wayne has been helping to rebuild the lives of families and individuals who have endured adverse circumstances by providing them with household items and furnishings.
As a matter of fact, they've been helping the community for the past 5 years. The Mustard Seed tries to ensure happy endings to the dreams which are placed upon the stars of the Fort Wayne area.
And we're going to skate right down the street.
Terry Cup champion Fort Wayne Comets will celebrate their 56th season of professional hockey in Fort Wayne this October. This season, the Comets will be members of the new International Hockey League.
The
There's
team
Icy.
was formed. Oh, what a lover he is, too. The team was formed in 1952, and the tradition of Comet hockey continues in Fort Wayne. Appearing in today's parade are, of course, the Comet players and staff, and that little, well, big mascot that just loves TV, among other things.
He's
But-
coming to get you, Jane. Look out.
listen, the kids love him. Well, even big kids, I guess, too.
Yes, we are true sports city, and I'm so happy that the Comets have been here for so long, and their stay continues, and they're just a vital part of this community.
Digital technology has transitioned from aerospace into many aspects of our daily lives, and the Francine Friends mobile mammography unit uses digital technology to process images.
Now, the unit's schedule stops throughout the community, making it convenient for women to get their annual screenings.
Friends of Francine Schubert, who lost her battle with cancer, continue her advocacy for early detection by raising funds to bring this life-saving unit to women throughout the Northeast Indiana. And Francine would be so proud and so happy that this is a heritage she left for our community.
The Abbott Center appears ready to lift off from the Indiana Tech campus. Since 1930, the private university east of downtown has been helping students travel from the fort to the stars and beyond.
Oh, look at their Gladiator. Now, their float was designed and built by 2 engineering students as their senior project. Go Indiana Tech. You know, that would be an interesting
That is a
senior
nice-
project to have.
Check it out. Looks great.
Yes.
Looks like the real deal.
I didn't get to build anything when I was in school.
Well, I'm not going to comment.
Don't you say a word, Keith Edwards.
All systems are go. Start the countdown. The shining stars of Community Action of Northeast Indiana dance around the Can I rocket as it prepares for liftoff.
Can I helps people leave poverty behind and blast off to a brighter future. Again, one of our busy agencies.
Here comes the sign of freshness, the Sunbeam bread sign. This sign with its rotating bread slices has sat atop Aunt Millie's Bakery since 1957. Now, in honor of its 50th anniversary, the sign will be renovated this year.
See, I told you I smelled the bread, Keith.
I know. We knew it was coming eventually.
The bakeries will host a 50th anniversary celebration for the Sunbeam sign on September 7th. And guess what? We're all invited.
It does smell good down here.
I know it. I told you.
I think I could grab a slice of that bread right now.
Give us a little energy to continue. But once again, the little ones, when you drive by that big sign, that always kind of amazes me how that bread does that. Here are the members of the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 14 and Associate Lodge 6. Now, last Christmas, their Cops for Kids program took more than 125 kids shopping at Meijer, and each child received $100 to spend on gifts.
It's a great program, and also their bicycle helmet program fitted over 400 children with new helmets, and their Forgotten Families program allowed the members of 8 families to spend $100 each. They do a lot of great work.
They really do.
The FOP. Scientists the world over have made remarkable advances. The students from United Hispanic Americans, Inc. are representing not only the great Latino scientists of the past,
but also the Latino scientists of the future. Good luck, boys and girls. We're counting on you. Hello.
All week at the food alley entrance to Headwaters. Register win an iPhone. Don't forget the Dark Star Orchestra Thursday night, presented by
Again, a gorgeous day in downtown Fort Wayne for the National City Bank Three Rivers Parade. 92.3 The Fort Wayne's classic rock station joins us now.
And of course, they do rock the fort.
They're getting the crowd fired up right now, too.
From the fort to the stars. And they play the music of the stars.
I guess they're ready for anything. They're driving a Hummer.
We're not going to attack.
I know. St. Mary's Catholic Church has provided a ministry of feeding the hungry since 1975. In its early days, the soup kitchen operated from the back door of the parish rectory.
It has now mushroomed into a ministry where over 90 volunteers serve more than 215,000 bowls each year.
And the steeple represents that of St. Mary's. The bowl speaks of the soup kitchen's mission. The Concordia Lutheran High School marching cadets are playing Liberty Bell March.
They're playing the John Philip Sousa music. The cadets have earned Division I ratings at marching and concert festivals, including ISMA districts and regionals.
In 2001, 2003, and 2004, the cadets were finalists at the state marching competition at the Dome. This past year, they toured Denver and Colorado Springs.
I love the snap of the flags in the wind. Drum majors are Laura Book and Rachel Duell.
This 1942 International Harvester fire engine, which was restored by the Fort Wayne Fire Department, is used to carry retired firefighters to their final resting place.
And this truck is on display with many other historical artifacts at the Firefighters Museum in downtown Fort Wayne. Again, a good place to take your kids during the festival. Lots of learning opportunities that, again, are a fun way to learn.
A lot of history in that truck.
Yes, there is.
St. Joe Community Church reminds us that every kid is a star. Look out, Hollywood. The paparazzi are too busy for you today. They are capturing the real stars here in Fort Wayne. Kids living out their kids' dreams in all their kids' ways.
I guess. Look at those celebs in the limo.
Oh, boy.
St. Joe Community Church helps them shine with their Kids Connection program.
The group from Team Extendicare is participating in their first National City Parade. They are excited to be part of this annual kickoff for the Fort Wayne newspaper's Three Rivers Festival.
Riding on the bus are residents of Glenbrook and Canterbury skilled nursing facilities. And you know, at this time, Keith, I'd kind of like to say hi to some special people to us, to our Bernie Kelly and Cal Johnson, who are a bit under the weather now, but long-time people that have been our co-workers at the station. So all of us send out a special hi to you guys,
yes,
Cal and Bernie.
They're part of our family, and we miss them and get back soon.
Yes, we do.
Imagine a dream lying dormant until it is energized with hope, possibilities, and opportunities. It springs to life as it captures the dream of home ownership and manifests itself as a key.
With the help of Fort Wayne Habitat for Humanity, the dream is now a reality for so many of our families.
And it's called Reaching for the Stars.
It is.
They do so much for people in the greater Fort Wayne area.
Our next float comes to us from the Point Church, which meets at the Rave Theater and the Shiloh Reception Center and features those great stars of rock and roll, the Beatles. There they are. Our Fort Wayne Beatles.
Yes. comes the Three Rivers section of the Mercedes-Benz Club of America, America's oldest car club, by the way.
Members are celebrating 50 years of making new friends and traveling to new destinations. I'd like to travel to new destinations in one of those. How about
Sure
you,
enough,
Keith?
why not? They take great pride in their automobiles and love to show them to the community. And here they are today doing just that.
It's easy to understand why they enjoy showing them to the community.
There's some beauties. Comfortable day for everyone here on the parade route.
And
Nice
look
breeze
at the
blowing.
depth of the crowd. Boy, they're lined up many deep.
We're going to take a quick break. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We'll be back with more of the National City Bank Parade after this. Welcome back. Now here again are Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
Welcome back. It's the 39th annual Three Rivers Festival, and we're here at the kickoff parade. What a tradition, what fun, and what exciting things to say. That looks to me like, is that a cow?
That's a cow. Up next is K105 Fort Wayne Country with Casey the Cash Cow.
105 presents the latest country music along with their on-air personalities. There's Dan, Dude, Rick Hughes, Dave Michaels, and of course Chevy Smith. And that cute little cow.
That's right. Casey.
Casey.
Master Camp presents a scene on TV. Their tribute is made possible by Fort Wayne native Philo T. Farnsworth Invention and showcases great aerospace achievements.
Sponsored by Keystone Schools, Master Camp is a Fort Wayne-based summer enrichment program that provides courses in music, arts, science, and technology. And you know, Philo T. Farnsworth just lived over on State Street. Been in his house. I wasn't there when he invented TV.
Okay.
I got that before you did.
Anything, but, you know, I think they're even going to make a play about his life. Or,
I think
a
that's
movie
so.
or
There
something
is
like
a
that,
book,
yes.
a very interesting book. Just think, if he didn't do his job, Keith, we wouldn't have our job.
We wouldn't be sitting here right now.
No.
Fort Wayne is known as the city of churches. The stars of our city are the galaxy of diverse individuals who combine to shine as one light upon our community. Calvary United Methodist Church.
Again, it's exciting that so many of our churches are a part of the parade.
There's a young person enjoying this
Yes.
parade.
And so many of the little ones are still running and jogging. They don't know how far they've been.
This float, titled Reaching for the Stars, is an encouragement to us all, showing that the sky is the limit when it comes to what we can accomplish.
Good Shepherd United Methodist Church encourages the children of their Vacation Bible School to shine like the star they were created to be. And shining stars are exactly what this float has. They're also a non-commercial winner of the Admiral Andy Award for the most educational and appealing to children.
Oh, check it out. Look at all the colors on
I
it.
guess. Having fun, folks? I thought so.
I think they are. Lake City Bank has taken fast service to a whole new level. The truck is an actual armored vehicle which transported cash and coin in its previous life. After being retired, it was modified by the bank to act as a visible mascot.
And visible it is.
Check it out.
Weighing in at over 25,000 pounds, the truck features a deluxe interior with leather seats, racing harnesses, and a state-of-the-art sound system.
I think the wind's going to blow us away here, Jay. The amazing triumph of aerospace exploration. The creation of 4 stars. Parade winner. Committee.
is a member of the United States Power Station. You might know something about these boats, the world's largest boating organization.
They teach boating safety in advanced classes and are also a social group where boaters can share their experiences.
And next year, they will celebrate their 50th anniversary. And we want you to know that all their classes are free and taught by experienced boaters.
WBCL Radio Network is a commercial-free contemporary Christian music station at 90.3 FM.
Riding quadricycles from Quadricycles Inc. in Hamilton, Indiana, we see Jim Barron and Phil Reeser and Ross McCampbell and Scott Zula.
And driving the WBCL van is Marcia Bunker, Executive Director of the Radio Network. Good to have them along with us as well, the contemporary Christian music station. Help promoting the fort and the parade today.
The Bowen Center
celebrates the mental health we can all enjoy in this great life. In 1961, they started their tradition of celebrating mental health, and their services span into 8 county offices in northern Indiana.
The Bowen Center would like to remind everyone to get out and enjoy life and to take advantage of the stress-free environment of the Three Rivers Festival. It's here for fun. Take your friends and take your family.
The Fort Wayne Street Rod Association invites everyone to join them at the 33rd Annual Muddy River Run.
Come and learn all you could ever want to know about classic cars from the people who love to have fun, and they love to talk about their cars,
They
too.
sure do. The Muddy River Run is a nonprofit event. All proceeds are donated to Turnstone Center for Disabled Children and Adults.
And listen to this. To date, over $400,000 has been donated. It'll be at the fairgrounds on August 11th.
Members of the Alzheimer's Association intend to make some noise and be the voice of change. This year, the association is joining with 5 million champions to represent each person in the United States who is afflicted with the disease.
And they're doing that through memory walks, and they're going to be held in Northeast Indiana through October to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's research. And we're beginning to believe that we're maybe on the edge of cracking some of the problems with this disease. So we just need to keep supporting it. Okay, the Big Orange Pride Band, the marching band of Northwood High School, a long history of success. And we're going to listen to why they're successful. They are 27-time ISMA Class A finalists, and in 1983 were the Class A state champion.
They have appeared in 2 Rose Bowl parades, 2 Orange Bowl parades, and the Daytona Beach Music Festival.
The drum majors are David France, Rico Hamilton, and Brianna Green, and the field commander is Miret Gitabicha.
Aaron's House provides peer support services that promote healing and recovery for young people and their families who have experienced the illness or loss of a loved one.
The programs provide a safe place where kids can explore and express their feelings in a caring and accepting environment, and that's so important at times of great grief. Through partnerships with community schools, businesses, and foundations, Aaron's House is able to provide these programs free of charge. So don't hesitate to call if you believe they can help.
Fort Wayne Patriots are a group of people with different backgrounds, opinion, and beliefs. They have come together to rally and provide moral support for the soldiers and veterans of the United States military.
They also strive to promote an awareness of the needs of our soldiers and veterans. Their goal, again, is to enlighten the public of the positive impact that these heroes have had in our lives in so many ways that we don't even think about. The Fort Wayne Patriots, thanks for caring. It's Da Bear.
Da Bear, 98.9 Da Bear, rocking Fort Wayne for 18 continuous years now. WBYR, 98.9.
Boy, time does fly, doesn't it?
I'm telling you.
Wow. I can remember when they went on the air. I know you're too young for that.
Stop. It all begins with the best gift of all, a baby. As the magic begins, the excitement glows as a new life unfolds.
That is that exciting. The child's beginnings fill every thought, and their potential is as vast as the universe.
Babies R Us is the sponsor. From the fort to the stars, Graybill Bank's 3 white stars symbolize the 3 rivers of Fort Wayne.
And just as the rivers come together in our city, so does the community of people. We are all the all-stars of Fort Wayne. Graybill Bank is proud to be here today, and starring in their unit are their employees. Hang on to those stars. Well, they're dancing stars. The 3 rivers.
Getting a workout today.
Yes, they are. What are those 3 rivers, Keith?
Gee, Jane, I don't know. The St. Joe, the Mommy, and the St. Mary's.
Very good.
What else do we have around here? We got a couple of ditches, too.
Yes.
From the pioneer days of foot... Never mind, you go
From
ahead.
the pioneer days of foot-powered dental drills and wooden toothbrushes to the present day of advanced X-ray and space-age technology, the dental industry has come a long way.
Small Smiles Dental Clinic embraces modern technology while treasuring old-time values. Children are their #1 priority, and they love to give them star-bright smiles.
And you know, what has changed so much in dentistry is that now kids kind of look forward to going, because of all the special things in the dental offices and the treats and everything. Of course, nothing sweet. It's all good, healthy treat.
The Price Elementary Girl Scouts represent the Limberlost Council. From daisies to juniors, these girls at Price are learning and living the Girl Scout promise and law every day.
And I am a sister Girl Scout.
Is that right?
That's
My
right.
daughter teaches there.
Well, hi there. Tooth decay, beware. It's the Cavity Free Zone, a program that helps young people learn about the importance of good dental health.
The program is sponsored by the Boys and Girls Clubs at Fort Wayne, along with Cool Smiles General Dentistry for Kids. Their unit is powered with the assistance of the Jim Kelly Automotive Group.
Don't forget those toothbrushes. The Masked Crusader. And the Batman car, the Batmobile from the Batman TV series is brought to you today by the Cruise Automotive and Carriage Museum. Stop by Headwaters Park this week and get your photo taken with Batman and Robin.
This is built in South Bend for use in the Vietnam War. This 2.5-ton diesel truck you saw a moment ago, hauling cargo and troops.
And we saw the scale model of the USS Indiana. It's the Goodwill Ambassador for the World War II Victory Museum in Auburn. Another place to go for some incredible history. To the stars and beyond, the First Assembly Church of God. And we want to go from the stars and beyond because it's the goal of every member at the First Assembly of God Church. They're rising stars. Our children are a large part of the church.
Groups like the Royal Rangers and Missionettes, along with Upward Basketball, Junior Bible Quiz, and Children's Choir are just a few of the activities which involve hundreds of children each week.
The East Noble Knights of Kendallville are 70 of the finest young musicians from Noble County. Their directors are Aaron King, Michael Carey, and Kevin Hadel.
Rivers Festival would like to thank Professional Golf Car Corporation for their assistance in providing transportation to the course of this year's festival.
The company has provided not only the golf carts used in this morning's parade, but also for dozens of the events that will be occurring in the next 9 days. And of course, we know some of these people who are riding in these carts. They are the parade committee. Without them, the parade wouldn't be. Work on this year's parade, as we mentioned earlier, started within weeks of the end of last year's parade. And the committee members who do work literally year-round are Susan Howie and Kathy Myers from National City, Brian Bonahum for marshaling, Justin Meisner and Greg Zelt for pacing, and Becky Butler for judges.
Tom Jewell, demarshaling, Jim Turkowski and Bridget Kelly for the media, Bonnie Shopman, VIP seating, Amy Stoner, bands, Betsy Kretschmeyer, Kevin Butts, and John McCauley, committee assistants.
And the committee would like to thank the Three Rivers Festival staff. That's Shannon White, Lindsay Cook, and Yvonne Valentic for all of their tireless assistance. I can't say it, and they do it. For all their tireless assistance throughout the year. They also wish everyone a safe and fun festival. And fun festival is to be had by all. So many things to do today.
And throughout the week. And don't forget Children's Fest at IPFW. The event next weekend will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A lot of us will be out there, and it's a chance for you to bring your kids, and we sit down and interview them, and you get to take home a videotape, and it's a lot of fun.
And that's always fun, and in line with Art Linkletter's old saying, kids say the darndest things. You can be sure that happens, doesn't it?
You get a couple of whiz-bangs, I'm telling you.
Some of them tell things their moms and dads don't even know they know.
And as we wind down our parade, Fort Wayne fire trucks are coming down the street here and wrapping up this year's parade. It's been another beautiful day, and even though it's a little breezy, we've had a great time. Hundreds of people are riding, standing along the parade. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of this great parade. Stay with us.
Three Rivers Festival Parade coverage from downtown Fort Wayne continues after this. The National City Bank Parade now continues.
What a way to start a day. Three Rivers Festival 39, and what a way to start off a whole lot of days of lots of fun.
Let's take a look at one of the floats that came by earlier today.
It's the Do It Best Corporation float. And today the staff of Do It Best Corp have stars in their eyes as they celebrate the shining example of their volunteer spirit in Fort Wayne. And they are so involved in everything. Through the groups, they have Red Cross blood drives, United Way, the Junior Achievement, the Heart Walk. The people at Do It Best are involved with Study Connection and many more volunteer causes, and they support the real stars in our community. An excellent, excellent corporation, a community citizen. And another beautiful day, and people are beginning to decide what they're going to be doing the rest of the day. I bet some of them are going over to Food Alley to eat the good for you and not so good for you food.
Hey, don't forget our Chalk Walk is this weekend. But right now, let's go down to Jennifer. Who do you have for us?
Well, I've got somebody who knows all about what's going on, probably knows it right off the top of her head. She's been working on this all year, Bridget Kelly from the Board of Directors. And, you know, we enjoy this festival just once a year, but you guys work year-round. There's a lot involved.
Really, it is. We actually started planning for this year's parade before last year's parade ever happened, because they asked us to develop the theme early enough that they could get the artwork tied into it. So, yeah, it's an all-year thing. We meet every month all year round.
Yeah, that was a joke you were talking about earlier. As you're headed down, you know, at the end of the parade, you're probably already making plans for next year. What would you advise people, maybe things that are going to be different this year, new attractions, because every year it seems like you guys add new things.
Absolutely. One thing that's an old attraction that's coming back as a new attraction is the bed race.
Yeah.
Very popular event. People really miss that. It's going to be back Wednesday night, downtown Fort Wayne. So if you missed it before, please come on down, see it again. We've got some very good musical acts coming in this year. We have Bobby Valentino, who is just really rising on the national scene. He's had performances on David Letterman, Craig Ferguson. So we also have Seven Dust tonight. Also, we have Dark Star Orchestra, which is a Grateful Dead tribute band. They perform a 4-hour concert. I mean, they just play continuously for 4 hours. Then a week from tonight is Georgia Satellites at the event tent.
All right. Well, certainly you have no excuses. You can't say you're bored. That's for sure. Bridget, thank you so much. Best of luck to you guys, and I'm sure we'll enjoy and see you much this week.
Okay,
so
thanks
take
so
care.
much.
And I just want a quick reminder. I know Keith and Jane, we saw a lot of animals in the parade, and they always want to remind people, don't bring your pets with you. I mean, it's a great family place. Kids are certainly welcome. Oh, I'm going to get run over by the street. I'm going to get run over by the street sweeper. Anyway, leave the pooches at home. I got to run. Bye-bye.
Okay, Jennifer. And we're going to be back with more, but let's see what's cooking back at the station.
Now, more parade coverage from downtown Fort Wayne.
Okay, I want to tell you, we've talked about so many events, and if you haven't yet picked up one of the festival guides, if you're in one of the businesses or at some of the events and see these, get this, because this is going to tell you all of the activities for the entire duration of the Three Rivers Festival event. We mentioned the planetarium shows that were on one of the floats from the University of St. Francis. Well, it gives all those planetarium times. Take the little ones out because you like to look at the stars and to see and be told about them. That's fun. But this is your key to everything. And oh my goodness, Jennifer, she's so busy down there. We're going to go down and see her a minute. Jennifer.
Yes, well, it seems like I've done this 13 years, which I know pales in comparison to how long you two guys have been doing this parade and covering it. But there's somebody here that I've become a good friend of him, Gordon Eichman. Gordon, don't you have every button for all 39 festivals?
Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of the buttons from 69 on down.
And he is one heck of a proud Fort Wayne resident.
Oh,
so
I'm a native son here. My grandfather was Perry Randall, was the mayor of this city in 1862. So I got quite a heritage. I'm a native son. And I have also a steam engine. It's called the 765, and she's a native daughter of Fort Wayne. And we're the only state in the Union that has their own steam engine.
Wow. Well, and he comes every year with, where's your shopping bag? Usually has this big bag full of all of the paraphernalia from the last 39 festivals. It's really amazing. So, and you want to check out that steam engine he's talking about. It's going to be at the Railroad Museum August 9th. There, he's got pictures of it there. So he always comes prepared. I could really learn a lot from you, Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I could definitely learn a lot.
Yeah,
so
we got it in 79, and we started to restore it. And we got running. We went all over Fort Wayne as well as other places. Terre Haute, Indianapolis in the 80s, and boy, we were really going strong. Wow. Now we got it all straightened out, and now we're going to be going to the Buffalo, New York, hopefully in August the 9th on my birthday, and have a nice round trip.
Well, you have a safe trip. Good to see you again. Thanks. I know I'll always can count on Gordon. I'll see him every year. Another person very proud to live in Fort Wayne.
All right, thank you. We had a little technical difficulties a few moments ago when we were doing the Do It Best video. So we're going to go back to that and let you get a peek at it because we don't want to miss them. We want to have them if we can. And here we go. The staff of Do It Best have stars in their eyes as they celebrate the shining example of the volunteer spirit in Fort Wayne.
Through participation in Red Cross blood drives, United Way, Junior Achievement, the Heart Walk, Study Connection, and so many, many more volunteer causes, they support the real stars in our community.
So we're happy to get that back in for you.
We certainly are. They are such good community citizens.
I started to bring it up a little while ago on my way walking up to the booth here today where we're doing the parade. The artists were already out there at the Art Chalk Walk. And I got to tell you, if you head downtown, you have to stop and take a peek at it.
It's beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. We're going to take one more break. We'll be right back after this.
Three Rivers Festival Parade coverage from downtown Fort Wayne continues after this. Welcome back. Now here again are Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
We want to thank you for joining us today, but if there are some people in your family who were in the parade, they're going to have a chance to watch it. We're going to be rebroadcasting today, and that's going to be at 3 o'clock on MyTV. That's one time to see it again, and there's another.
On Monday at 3 o'clock, same time, same place, MyTV. So be sure to tune in. If you happen to be in the parade or you missed things today, you get a chance to check it all out. And we bring it to you, of course, courtesy National City Bank.
And we're delighted to be able to do that. And you know, I hear that Jennifer is just really working the street down there, and she has some other people to chat with. Let's see what they're going to tell us. Jennifer?
Well, I never get out much, you know, with 3 little kids. It's hard to go anywhere. So this is like my one chance of the year to see all my friends and people I've interviewed over the years. It's so neat to see everybody. A couple of folks I've made some new friends here already. It's Joanne and Edward Howard. Tell me what you guys thought of the parade.
It was wonderful. My first time coming down to Fort Wayne to see it. I enjoyed it.
What were some of the highlights for you?
All the cars.
Which ones?
The 57s, 69s.
Chevys and stuff. Yeah, okay, the Corvettes and all that. That was nice. We was looking for our twins. They was on the float, but we weren't able to catch them, so we enjoyed it otherwise. So.
Now I can relate to the twin factor. You are twin boys, twin girls?
Twin boys, yeah.
Fraternal or identical?
Identical.
All right. Yeah, I've got twins too, and I know it's definitely double trouble, but well worth it. So, well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. Thanks so much for stopping and talking to us. So, enjoy the festival. Right. Thank you. Speaking of the twins, I was going to bring them, but they just turned 4, and I didn't know if they would behave enough. But I tell you, it's just I look at the parade so differently now because the big thing in their lives are garbage trucks, fire trucks, ambulances, police cars. That is what they live for. Their whole room, they probably have about 500 of these things all over the place. So I'll definitely bring them next year. I know kids just love going to this thing.
Yes, they do, Jennifer. And, of course, my grandsons are more into pirates now and superheroes. So we could just talk about our kids all the time, kids and grandkids. You can join too, Keith.
Well, I've got several kids.
Yes, you do.
And do you like flea markets?
Oh, I love flea markets. Now, I'm not so sure my husband always loves for me to go to them.
You probably spend too much. But there's a great flea market going on at Lawton Park, and that's going on today from 7 p.m. Until 7 tonight, and then Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you want to head down to Lawton Park, if you love flea markets, you might want to head down there.
And there's antiques in the park at McCulloch Park also, so lots of places to have fun and add to your collections.
Well, Jane, I think it's time to just about say goodbye. We've had another beautiful parade. Great day, plenty of sunshine, a little breezy, but thank you so much for joining us, and we thank everybody on the committee who worked so hard and all the participants. And thank you for joining us.
And thanks to the crew, too. You do a wonderful job, and they work hard, and you people at home never see them. But without them, boy, what trouble Keith and I would be in.
That's right. We wouldn't get it done right. Thank you all. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the National City Bank Three Rivers Festival Parade.